This is such an iconic scene, though, to be here in the middle of the vines.
It's amazing out here. The rolling hills of West Paso, you have these incredible oak trees that have been here for hundreds of years. Every little component, whether it's the baby grape clusters, the tendrils, the new leaves, these gnarled trunks. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous location.
Hal Schmidt was an F-18 fighter pilot for the Navy. Yes, the Top Gun kind, when he started coming to Paso Robles in the 1990s.
Didn't know anything about wine, I didn't grow up with it, but it was always fun coming out here. I met a local winemaker, we got along, so I offered to help if he needed it, and ultimately did a little bit of harvest with him.
After 6 years of learning about winemaking, someone suggested that Hal start his own brand, so he did.
In 2004, we did our first 100 cases under Volatus, and have slowly grown since then to about 3,000 cases.
Paso Robles has more than 200 wineries stretching across 40,000 vineyard acres. These vines turn out over 60 varietals. But sales of the Central Coast's award-winning Cabernet Sauvignon have dropped 44% since 2023, according to a recent Paso Robles wine industry study.
The last few years, we've been down pretty big across the wine industry, and Paso Robles has not been immune from that. And you'll find places here that are down maybe just a little bit. Some folks 30, 40%, which these are big numbers to a business. We have been remarkably fortunate here at Volatus, where over the last 3 years that have been challenging, we've been either steady or slightly growing. We have done our best over the last few years to really manage cost where we can and try and deliver the best product possible, but at a good value.
What are you hearing from the younger people that are coming in here about maybe why they're not buying as much wine as you would think?
You know, that's a great question. I think that sober, curious movement is definitely for the younger folks. You hear it a lot with Gen Z, and then you're also seeing it more into those 40 to 60-year-olds that are maybe starting to influence some initial health issues, and they're backing off a little bit. Particularly when folks are dealing with, you know, inflationary costs and prices are rising with everything. As a luxury product, how is it that they're still going to want to have me in their life and have my wine at their table?
While some of the wineries in Paso Robles have struggled to bring in customers, the Yes Cocktail Company has adapted by jumping on the booming mocktail train.
People have really taken a shift towards drinking mocktails. So it went from about 90% of our customers doing cocktails only to now about 50-50.
And when did you start to notice the trend change from people buying your products to use with cocktails to people actually making mocktails with them?
In about 2022, 2023, so coming out of the pandemic a little bit, we just started to hear it more and more and more. Oh, I'm looking for mocktails. And then we have Google data on what people are searching for, mocktails.
And what do you attribute the trend change
I think there's people that would typically have 2 to 3 cocktails in an evening, and they're shifting. They're doing, you know, we'll do 1 cocktail and maybe 1 mocktail. So a little bit more moderation.
And you have figured out how to expand on all of this by changing your menu, by changing the tastings. Tell me about that change.
So interestingly enough, all of our products have always been non-alcoholic. So we were well suited to make the transition. What has changed is really how we market them and the kinds of things that we offer here. So if there's a cocktail here, we're gonna have a mocktail version of it for you.
And what's the reception you have gotten from your neighbors, considering this region is known for its wineries?
Yeah, you know, so many of our friends are in the wine industry, and we love that because we're an alternative. It's great if you're here for a wine tasting weekend and you're hitting 3 or 4 places in a day. A little mocktail break is a fantastic idea. But the difference between Paso and other wine regions, really worldwide, is that oftentimes when you walk into a winery here or any kind of a tasting room, you're gonna most likely meet the owner. That's something that's really unique, I think, here.
Brandon, what is your best-selling mocktail?
Right now, people are really liking our yuzu and peach gimlet. So that's gonna be made with a non-alcoholic gin, our yuzu peach mixer, and some fresh lime. This is a nice patio sipper for the summer. Yuzu peach gimlet. It's refreshing.
That is delicious.
In Paso Robles, the old vines and the new ideas grow side by side. From century-old traditions to cutting-edge craft, Yes Cocktail Company and Volatus Winery show how Paso is reinventing itself. Because at the end of the day, the mission is the same: bring people to the table.
You've run this winery for 22 years now.
Yes, ma'am.
What have you enjoyed most about it?
People. We're in there getting to tell stories and learn about their life, and they learn about us, and we're doing it over wine. And to me, the social connection you get is absolutely huge. And if it wasn't for that, I'd have stopped doing this years ago.